Landon Peterson. He is tackled. Looks like he might have a first down. See what the officials say here. They're going to call a officials timeout and bring that chain gang. Oh, no, they're not. It's a first down, Hilltoppers. So it's at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rik and Scotty with you from Onalaska High School. We are experiencing some major technical difficulties tonight. We're hoping that we can work through these and that you're getting the stream right now. Can't really get into all the details on what exactly is happening tonight, Scotty, but you've been following the action while I've been trying to get us on.
Yeah, and West Salem's up 6-0 on a Colin Dumar's 2-yard touchdown run right now. Missed extra point, and it'll be the end of the first quarter here in about 3 seconds.
And with that, the end of the
So with that, boy, we haven't gotten to any of our sponsors here, but we'll get a quick commercial on here, and then we'll hopefully still be streaming. I apologize again, folks.
And we've had many customers for 50 years, the same customers.
I like to call some of our customers charter customers. They were ones that Grandpa worked for, Dad's been to their house, and now I visit their homes. Sometimes I work for their children or even their grandchildren. It's a really nice connection with community, really.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if we want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
Well, my phone was blowing up quite a bit, Scotty. I know people are wondering where the game was, and I believe we're on right now.
We are. Yes.
I'm telling
Finally.
you, it's been a lot of different hoops. There's been issues with a sound coming from my computer, a fan, it sounds like, and it may be the root of the issue, but right now it looks like we got a green stream heading out, and hopefully we'll be all good.
Yeah, it looks like it right now. Now, both teams offensively, 2 3-and-outs. West Salem, however, has done a really good job on the ground with their offense in their first couple attacks. Onalaska's got to get some momentum here as West Salem has actually controlled tempo so far.
Hilltoppers trouble in the backfield, and the sack as West Salem's all over.
Sacked by
Zach Niemeyer. Yeah, Zach Niemeyer coming off of the edge on an outside linebacker blitz. And at that time, West Salem sent both the outside linebackers after Larson.
And a 3rd and 23 for the Hilltoppers.
3rd down, 23 yards to go here. Hilltoppers having a struggle with West Salem here. Their first football game of the season.
West Salem's look good on defense.
Larson to throw, nice little bubble screen, connects with his receiver and gets up right to the 50. Nice work there.
Dane Woods on the reception.
Dane Woods gets the catch, yep.
And he gets to
good setup that time, flank out all the wide receivers deep and then bring that line out. A little hesitation. A good job by the left side of that O-line of Onalaska to set that up.
4th down and 5.
Yeah, Anna going for it here.
Larson, good protection that
Nice
time.
pass.
Throws a bullet, gets the first down. Hudson Weber with the catch. Pick up a 7 on the play.
Yeah, that connection continuing again this week. Weber's been Larson's favorite target so far this season. Good slant route that time. Catching traffic, Rik took a good shot too.
Personnel changes here as Ben Tracy makes his way out. Nick Odom getting a start at receiver tonight. Didn't get to give you any of that stuff in our pregame.
No, not today.
Had a great pregame that all ready for you. Go to the running game, and Albert Romero with a 5-yard carry got behind his line and made things happen that time.
Yeah, Romero doing a good job behind the right side of that offensive line and just a simple little trap that time. Romero has run strong through the first quarter. Seen a lot of him so far this evening. Not a lot of Michael Savrin.
Under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Hilltoppers trailing 6-0. West Salem Panthers coming out and playing some good football here in their first game. Here again, the running game. Romero is going to get a yard there. That time, West Salem all over it.
Cody Risch.
Yeah, Risch on the pursuit, and McConkey, you'll hear that name a lot tonight. The junior linebacker. Had a good year last year as a sophomore. Get some varsity experience. And good pursuit on that tackle.
Romero running again. Went down to his knees, right back to the line of scrimmage.
Looked like he slipped that time coming out of his break. He had a hole there and couldn't regain his balance.
Lost 1 yard on the play. It's
right now, West Salem winning the battle of the trenches, Rick, which, you know, if you and I were to talk about that in pregame, we probably thought that that wouldn't be the case. But right now, Justin Yen's team has looked really good defensively. And a timeout, West Salem.
Take a timeout as well here in the Coulee Region Sports Network.
The A+ checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A+ account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Big 4th and 6 coming up here for the Hilltoppers. Ball to 38 of West Salem.
Yeah, big drive here for Onalaska if they can convert this and get some momentum rolling, because right now West Salem really took it to them in the first quarter and continuing to do so with their front seven.
Larson, good protection. Throws over the middle, right through the hands of Ben Tracy, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, good throw that time by Larson. Tracy was right there, just couldn't come up with the catch. And Larson's accuracy has definitely looked better so far than it did last week versus Edgar so far from what I could see, Rick.
I think one of our sponsors here, Kirkpath State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
West Salem coming out in a spread offense, Rick, which we kind of saw with the starters coming into this game that they might run that. A heavy dose of run through the spread. LaFleur so far throwing the football. Got some work to do from what I can tell, but they're running the offense, running well. Running-wise, I should say.
Dumar's the ball carrier. Hilltopper defense gets in quickly there.
Yeah, they tried to counter that time, and that time it just kind of blew up on them right from the pulling guard, and good play by Onalaska's defensive line to snuff that out.
LaFleur to throw. And a bullet pass. Misses his intended receiver.
Yeah, quick out that time. LaFleur showing a decent strength on the arm, but not a lot of accuracy there.
The intended receiver, Zach Niemeyer.
Yeah, Niemeyer was the intended receiver, Rick. Big Al's Downtown Lacrosse, open for safe, socially distanced dine-in each day. Big Al's Pizza makes their dough fresh from scratch, and they use 100% true Wisconsin mozzarella cheese, locally purchased vegetables, and top quality meats. When you come down to historic downtown Lacrosse to Big Al's, you can expect crispy, thin crust with the toppings and cheese piled high. Big Al's Downtown Lacrosse.
3rd and 10 for West Salem from the 37. And play fake here for LaFleur. He's going to get lassoed and driven down, and Big play there by
by
Ben Tracy. He wanted to make up for that ball going through his hands there with a big stick.
Yeah, that was a big stick and a good run blitz call that time by the Hilltoppers, bringing the blitz on the left-hand side, which forced LaFleur to change direction right into Ben Tracy.
Noah LaFleur handles the punting duties for West Salem, as well as quarterback, the junior. It's with a typo on the roster at 6'11". I think he's 5'11". And it'll go out of bounds.
I don't think I've ever seen a 6'11 quarterback in my lifetime, have you?
No, not 6'11". Osweiler's pretty tall, but he's not that tall.
Yeah. He was, what, 6'7", 6'8",
Yeah,
I think?
6'8".
Yeah. That's a big boy.
The Hilltoppers will get the football back. They're looking to get a nice sustained drive. They were shut down as they were inside West Salem territory on their last drive. Scotty, you saw much of the first quarter while we were trying to get this stream going here tonight.
Yeah, West Salem really took it to Onalaska in that first quarter. I felt like they dominated time of possession and the line of scrimmage.
And here's Michael Savern to the outside, and he makes a nice dive ahead near the first down marker. Michael Savern showing the quickness, a little thunder and lightning. You get your Romero, and then you get your lightning right there with Savern.
And I think you need to do more of that, and I like that, shift him up, because Savern is probably a better receiver out of the backfield, too, than Romero. However, that time with the run, but great job just regaining his balance, Rick, just to get a couple extra yards, like you said.
So 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard pickup by Savern. Hilltoppers. A little bit of a low snap that time, but he gets Savern again. Good lead blocking. Savern ahead for another 8 yards and a first down. Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Savern that time going through the hole with 2 hands on the ball, and I'm sure that was preached to him quite a bit this week. A little rough week carrying the football for him last week, but so far looking pretty sharp.
Took down Savern. 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers on the 41.
I'd like to thank Big Al's Lacrosse. Great pizza since 1979. Also our thanks to Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Larson, deep ball. Peterson right there makes the catch, heading towards the end zone. Taken down at the 4-yard line. And a heck of a stop there on defense by Zach Niemeyer.
Yeah, Niemeyer that time, though. Great job by Peterson to use his hands out and up, and a good route. The ball maybe a little underthrown. If it was thrown a little bit further, I think we got a touchdown for Onalaska, but nonetheless a big play here for the Hilltoppers.
Huge play there. Larson hits Peterson, and now it's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
That's just what the doctor ordered if you're on Alaska right now, because they've really kind of sputtered offensively here through the first quarter.
Tracy gets out there at tight end, working on that left side. Here's Savern, bounces to the outside. West Salem saw that all the way, and he's taken down, but his forward progress will get him back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, good job by West Salem's defense to snuff that out that time. I believe first on the play was Sam Schmidt, number 22, coming up from his safety spot to make that play.
Loss of a yard. 2nd down and 5 from the 5. 2nd and goal, that is.
5:37 and counting left here in the first half. Hilltoppers trail West Salem 6-0. Here's the throw. Larson, a little off target, looking for Hudson Weber in the corner.
Yeah, I felt like he got rid of that a little too quick there, Rick. I mean, Weber wasn't even out of his route when he threw the ball. That time it was a good route by Weber. Just a little early. A big 3rd and goal here for Anna. See if they can convert. Heavy right with 2 tight ends.
Romero pounding forward towards the goal line. Going to come up just short, I think.
No signal. He is
so here we go again, Scotty. Another
4th and goal.
4th down right on the goal line. Hurry up, quickly get to the line of scrimmage.
This is smart. Good timeout by West Salem.
West Salem going to take a timeout.
West Salem calls a timeout.
Do the same here on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
How about that party last night?
Woo! It was fun, but that's a lot of trash.
I just don't know if I can do it.
Come on, are you a trash can or a trash can't?
I'm a trash can.
You're a what?
I'm a trash can!
Say it proud.
Can!
Hey, you gonna eat that?
More like potassium. Am I right? Am I right?
That's a good one.
It's brown, but it tastes yellow.
Hilltoppers take that timeout, or I should say West Salem takes that timeout to discuss stopping the Hilltoppers from the goal line here. And the Hilltoppers cannot let this one slip through their fingers after doing it last week against Edgar.
Yeah, and that really, I think, changed the momentum of that game when they couldn't get back on track, Rick, and you hit it right on the head. Now, if I'm Onalaska, I'd look at a 1-yard plunge with Romero, personally. I mean, get the big guy going behind that O-line, maybe behind that right side where it's been pretty consistent.
The stage is set, 4th and goal, and ball inside the 1.
I got Dane Woods in the backfield here. There's the pitch. Woods dropped it, dives ahead, ball kicked to the side. Hilltoppers turn it over.
Yeah, to me, that play down there is not a high percentage play in that area. I like the thought, but at the same time, I mean, something simpler might have been better in that instance.
Well, that just sets the tone for the night, Scotty. That's the way this night has been.
Yeah, well, it can only get better.
The karma gods are not helping us out tonight.
Goody's talking about imaginary popcorn, for crying out loud. I mean, when you imagine popcorn, it just makes everything somewhat okay, I guess. I don't know. It's a big stand defensively here for the Hilltoppers coming up. Last couple of times they've been out there against West Salem offensively, they've controlled the line of scrimmage, where in the first quarter West Salem really took it to them early.
West Salem with the football at their own 3-yard line, 1st and 10, 4:56 to play here in the first half. They have a 6-0 lead.
Got timeout, West Salem.
And West Salem's calling their last timeout.
Another one that
the first half
is all of them. We'll take another break.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. We're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you.
Rik and Scotty back with you here from Onalaska High School. 4:56 to play in the first half. West Salem has used all their timeouts here, and they're at their own 3-yard line. LaFleur to throw from his own end zone. Chucks it down the near sideline, way overthrown.
For Haley, incomplete.
Yeah, it was good coverage by Savrin that time. Haley tried to beat him on a deep route. Good accuracy on the throw by LaFleur, but better coverage by Savrin.
And Haley had, a big catch earlier in this game.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Yeah, different style offense here for West Salem than what we're used to seeing, running more of a spread style offense.
Yeah, we didn't get you all the starters, but 4 wide receivers was what they were set with. Dumars in the backfield typically. LaFleur throwing the football a little bit.
Yeah.
Coach Yen with a good start to his campaign.
Nice stuff.
And this Hilltopper defense was all over Dumars off the line of scrimmage. Gets ahead for a couple.
Yeah, Connor Johansson that time coming in, making the stop. Some help with that interior defensive line.
With the 2 yards, Caleb Yang makes the tackle and comes off to get a breather.
3rd down and 9 yards for the Panthers.
Couple of hand slaps there as he comes off. 1 yard will give him on that last carry for Dumars.
I kind of think defensively, too, in that first quarter, Anna was a little thrown off from what they're seeing because, like we said, this is not what we're used to seeing from West Salem, so it's a different style that they're playing. I think they're more comfortable now up front.
Might see a little of McConkey in the backfield from time to time, and Luke Knoll.
False start.
It's going to be a false start. Exactly right on that one.
Delay of game. Interesting.
Same penalty yardage.
That will carry with it a half the distance to the goal penalty.
Yeah, probably not the area of the field you want to have any type of penalty, to be quite honest.
No, you don't.
I mean, Onalaska looking to record maybe their first quarterback sack of the season here. This would be the right time to do it, especially down in this end of the field.
Offensive line, left tackle Nathan Gribble, left guard Ethan Hager, center is Chase Reed, right guard Kanan Schwartz, and the right tackle Ryan Nichols.
Yeah, they're high on Gribble.
Almost got the Hilltoppers to jump. LaFleur scrambling, throws deep downfield, and a nice throw, and he just missed hitting his receiver as he was headed out of bounds.
Yeah, good coverage though downfield. Ben Foss was down there with him step for step, and
incomplete.
Good read by the safety that time, picking up the deep man on that side of the field.
The senior Justin Barney, the intended receiver. And this sets up a punt situation for West Salem from their own end zone. 4th and 11, 3:55 to play.
Seen some flashes from Nick Odom here. We'll see if maybe he can break one if he gets an opportunity.
Nice high kick by LaFleur. And here's Odom from the 35. Nice cut. Gets ahead, across the 25 to the 24-yard line where he's finally tripped up. He's got some good wheels.
He does. Great return and a good job planting his foot and getting a couple extra there. Like you said, Rick, it was a great cut after coming almost, 10, 15 yards down the side of the field before making that move. Good field position for the Hilltoppers. Let's see if they can capitalize here. As so far, just sputtered at wrong times here.
Well, they were at the goal line once again and just lost the handle on a pitch to Dane Woods. And let's see what they could do this time. Romero and Savrin were running the ball well in the last series. Here's Romero, and he breaks a couple of tackles and gets ahead for 3. West Salem has been getting in on him, but Romero gets a little bit after contact.
Yeah. I mean, Romero's such a big guy. I mean, he's so strong on that lower body. Just to get a couple yards there, that's just a good run in general because with Salem, positionally, was right there.
There's Gribble on the offensive line, also a defensive end. The other D end is Ethan Hager, who also plays on that offensive line. D tackles Reed Rasmussen and Cody Risch for the West Salem Panthers. Here's the throw from Larson. He's got Peterson in the end zone. Touchdown. A beautiful pass. 22 yards to the end zone to land at Peterson. He gets his first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, even better on the route by Peterson. The throw was there, and they were just counting on Peterson to catch up with that ball. And what a play by Landon to come down with that in the end zone. That was really just a great effort by the wide receiver, Peterson.
That is second catch of the game, Scotty, or
yes.
third?
Yep, second catch.
Well, the extra point, Ben Foss will be looking to kick here. He has got quite a foot on it.
Ben Foss lines up to kick the extra point.
Hudson Weber, the long snapper. And that snap was a little bit low, and we've got a flag from the far side line.
Could be run. They called an offside.
Offsides on West Salem, so
West
extra
Salem.
point's good then. Oh, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, looks like Coach Yash is sending Pika out there. So they're going for a 2-pointer.
Set this, and the ball will be moved.
So that's going to be, you know what? It's a great call because they need to work on this. There's no question about it.
They do, and I think in this situation, being that close to the goal line, why not?
A 2-point conversion is in the offing.
Then Tracy trades to the left side of the line. Handoff, Romero behind his blockers into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
Try is good.
Good job running behind Rik Franke that time.
Making
and Caleb Gang.
3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first.
So the Hilltoppers take themselves an 8-6 lead, 3:02 left here in the first half on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
And we've had many customers for 50 years, the same customers.
I like to call some of our customers charter customers. They were ones that Grandpa worked for, Dad's been to their house, and now I visit their homes. Sometimes I work for their children or even their grandchildren. It's a really nice connection with community, really.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if you want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
Rik and Scotty back with you from Onalaska High School. Hilltoppers with a 22-yard touchdown pass. Aiden Larson drops it right into the hands of Landon Peterson. They put 6 up, and then it's a 2-point conversion. Albert Romero behind the offensive line into the end zone for 2. And now the Hilltoppers kicking off as Ben Foss gets set.
Been impressed with West Salem, though, considering all of the losses due to seniors and starters and guys making their first varsity start. They've played pretty well in this first half.
Definitely not an 0-9 team as last year was for them.
No, and, Coach Jens had such great success at West Salem ever since Wayne Sackett left the program, and, you kind of wondered how he would do. Well, he's done pretty well. He's got a winning record as West Salem's head coach, been to the playoffs, I believe, 4 out of 7 years. I mean, it's a good program. He's done a good job. A lot of growing pains last year, that's for sure. That is definite. But a different offensive system, it looks like. A little bit more speed, maybe, than what they've had in the past. Or, last year, maybe. But they definitely are more aggressive than what they were last year, that's for sure.
They like Jack Healy and what he's been able to do. He's just a junior, so we got him for a while longer, and he seems to be the deep threat. First play is a fake handoff for LaFleur, and he makes some good yardage, up for about 8 before he's finally tripped up.
Yeah, that's the thing about LaFleur. He doesn't wow you with his arm, but I tell you what, he can run. And if you can set up some stuff with the passing game and maybe some outside running and get him inside, that's trouble for a lot of opposing opponents.
Our thanks to Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, natural, gentle, and effective care. Another great sponsor here for CRSN. And I apologize to them for getting a late start here tonight, but computers, they really can mess you up.
You never know.
Yep. Nice run again for West Salem. First down for Dumars across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Dumars has been the main, I guess you could say, contributor for the running game so far in this game. And, not the biggest guy, but I tell you what, he's powerful. For 165 pounds, he's pretty strong lower body.
Ben Foss picks up the tackle. Foss, that strong safety, came in with 9 tackles into tonight's contest and 1 interception. And this time, Dumars is going to be driven back. Last year, Dumars at 323 yards, 5.4 per carry, 6 catches, 24 yards.
Yeah, Tracy and Zumak and Gino Angelini all right there on that trap. And that's the thing, West Salem's going to try and deceive you with a counter, then a trap, and then maybe they'll throw the football. They'll run some play action out of the spread. Not maybe as efficient as Onalaska runs it, I guess, but repetition will make it better in time.
2nd and 10, $1:30 left here in the first half. It is a warm night here in Onalaska. And it looked like they wanted to fake the jet sweep. Stumbling up near the first down marker is LaFleur on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, good play call. Better fake that time by LaFleur. It looked like he was going to give it off for a jet sweep and then took it himself.
44,
should be 3rd down and 2 yards to go here. Clock just hitting a minute remaining in the first half. And this time it's Dumars. He's going to be driven short of the marker.
Dumars.
Again, you've got that defensive line coming up big. Southworth in on the stop.
Yeah, Southworth was right there. And, again, I think, so far, Ben Tracy, Gino Angelini doing a good job, especially in the second quarter, getting in there and really causing some havoc.
I thought maybe Yash would call a timeout here. He's got 3 of them, get the ball back, but they probably look like they're going to go for this anyway. They'll run that clock down. I think that's just going to take care of our first half of play. We're
got to be happy if you're West Salem, though. I mean, coming out 8-6 after the first half, running a new offense, if that's what they're going to do. And they are, it looks like. I mean, pretty impressed with the Panthers in this first half.
Yeah, they take the delay of game here to run it to 3.7 seconds left here in the first half, and they'll get up to the line of scrimmage and probably just
down it.
A kneel down, because you don't want to turn the ball over and have a fumble taken the other direction.
Yeah, Rick, I wore this out for you because I wanted you to think, am I thinking tropical or a barbecue joint? One of the two.
It's a good thing that the camera's in the next booth and the people can't see what you're wearing. But just to describe Scotty, he's got a Hawaiian shirt on.
Yeah.
He's got some Bermuda shorts, some flip-flops. He's got his CRSN hat. He's, minus the mustache, he's kind of Andy Reid. LaFleur, that's blocked, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and the ball is down to 50, but that's going to leave 0.9 seconds left on the clock, so the Hilltoppers can maybe try a little Hail Mary here at the end.
With the receiving core they have, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try it.
Well, you saw Landon completely beat coverage a couple times.
Yeah, and, that touchdown pass, again, good throw location by Larson, but it was really Peterson who used those jets to get that football. That was a great, great job of ball location by Peterson. And Rick, I think we might get our wish here.
Yeah, they got Nicky out there, and you got Landon split all the way wide right.
The other thing to think about is a wide receiver screen. That's the only other thing I would probably do in this situation.
Ben Foss out there as well at receiver. Hudson Weber, the lone receiver, left. And Larson steps up in the pocket, throws. Oh, just off the hands of Hudson Weber. That's going to end our first half of play. With Onalaska up on West Salem, 8-6. The dance team is going to perform.
All right.
I want to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll see the dance team, and then we'll hear from more of our great sponsors here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Since 2006, King Street Kitchen in La Crosse has been serving its customers traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. If it's breakfast you crave, it's available all day or night at King Street Kitchen. Serving the best pancakes in town. Just ask the customers. King Street Kitchen La Crosse on Bite Squad, Eat Street, and Grubhub apps for delivery. Enjoy our food in your kitchen or ours. King Street Kitchen, King Street La Crosse.
Welcome to the BA Burrito Company.
Scotty had us vaulting all the way into postgame.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're not there yet. Howie's halftime. A dance team will be performing as both teams get to their separated end zone, social distancing football style. 8-6 the score after one. And Hilltoppers, I think, a bit surprised by what West Salem delivered there in that first quarter that we couldn't quite share much of with you.
Yeah, and again, they came out with that spread offense, and I think, when we were talking to Yash in the coach's show, he really thought that it was going to be more of a ground and pound style, which it has been out of the spread, but they've been able to kind of mix it up a little bit with some passing. LaFleur, showing a little bit of accuracy on some of his throws, but definitely the focus for the Panthers has been on the ground, and again, it was mostly the Dumars.
All right, our dance team performing.
Everybody go!
Excellent job by the Onalaska dance team. Always good to see them at the half. It is the Howie's halftime show, and Mr. Rude is in the house, and he's got some stats that Scotty's going to be delivering here.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
In the first half, total offense, Onalaska 116 to West Salem's 89. West Salem 2 for 7 passing, Onalaska 5 for 7, so much better this week, and 1 touchdown, of course. Aiden Larson 5 for 7, 82 yards and a touchdown. Sabrin 9 for 25, a 2.8 clip. Romero 7 for 11. So far West Salem defensively doing a good job against Onalaska. And of course Landon Peterson 2 catches, 60 yards and a touchdown for the Hilltoppers. For West Salem, Colin Dumars probably their prime time so far. 11 carries on 33 yards and 1 touchdown on a 3.0 clip. LaFleur is averaging about 6 yards a carry right now, though, from that quarterback spot. So, really, those are the highlights of the first half. A lot of running, but, again, Onalaska with the big play through the air to Landon Peterson.
Our thanks to Mike Rude for giving us the numbers here at the half. We'll get you post-game numbers as well when we do our BA Burrito post-game. Scotty, we're going to take a break here and hear from some of our great sponsors. When we return, want to talk Onalaska Boosters. That's coming up here at the half on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Coulee Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Coulee Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company. My name is Leroy Hogum Jr.
My name is Dave Hogum. My name is Gary Hogum.
My name is Larry Hogum.
I am Annette Hogum.
Well, I've worked for my dad since the late 60s, is when we started. Seen a lot of changes over the years. Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
It isn't just pulling up, jumping off a truck, dumping garbage cans anymore.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling is a service company that happens to be in the business of solid waste and recycling management.
Our service is more than just hauling something away for our customer. It's taking care of them and the needs that all of our trucks, the simple thing, have a broom and a shovel. If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness, consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Every time I go to Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante in Onalaska, I have a problem deciding on which menu items to order because they're all so amazing. I mean, how does one choose between Chicago stuffed pizza with that tangy tomato sauce and luscious cheese, or a deep dish pan pizza packed with flavor, or Angelini's thin crust pizza with that magical crunch, lasagna, risotto de pesce, lobster linguine, calamari. Man, this is tough. Hey, at least I know I'll finish the meal with cannolis. Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante on Highway 35 in Onalaska. You're invited to taste the difference.
Welcome back to the Howie's Halftime Show. We got a little band action here tonight at halftime. And the flag work is out there.
Yeah, definitely. And I tell you what, good entertainment from the dance team as well. You can't beat it.
You can't beat it at all. And you can't beat the opportunity to be able to have high school football here, as we are so lucky to be in week 3 of the Onalaska Hilltoppers football season. And you got to thank the Onalaska boosters. And obviously, you know, there are so many different programs that these boosters work on to try to help make these teams have everything they need to get through their seasons. This obviously is one of the strangest years of high school athletics, but for the Onalaska teams, most of them have been competing in their fall sports, and we're thankful for that. But I'd like to thank some of the great businesses like Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, an O Club sponsor. Also, our thanks to Courtesy Corporation, the DBS Group, another O Club sponsor, as well as Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, Interstate Roofing and Waterproofing, Kuyak Orthodontics, thanks to Merchants Bank, Matthey Construction, and River States Truck and Trailer. Those are your O Club sponsors. I know you hear Goody during the game, but I want to acknowledge these great people as well, these great businesses. Coaches level sponsor, Oral Surgery Clinic of La Crosse, the Hilltopper level sponsors. Our thanks to Ultra Federal Credit Union, Carey Specialized Services. Also thanks to Cooley Bank, Festival Foods, ISG Incorporated. Our thanks to Slumberland and Tricor Insurance, Hilltopper level sponsors. Our Freddie level sponsors. Our thanks to D's Auto, Edward Jones, Jenny Atkins Office. Thanks to HSR and Associates. Also JRM CPAs, Klauke Investments and Insurance Services, Quick Trip, and the Onalaska Lions Club. Those are your O Club, Coaches level, Hilltopper level, and Freddie level sponsors. Our thanks to them.
Yeah, a couple scores, Rick, at half. Aquinas up 28-0 over Mauston. DeSoto up 12-0 over Onalaska Luther. That's in the second. And earlier today, already a final, Westby 48-6 over Viroqua. So those are the other games in the area.
They played a little earlier today, huh?
They did. It could be for the lights.
Okay.
That would probably be the reason for that, would be my guess. So
here it's 8-6 at the half. Our thanks to Jeff Ross, is always doing a fantastic job there on our camera. Glad we finally were able to get this game on for you. Our apologies. This was out of our control. I tried everything under the sun to get us on, and it was a bit flustered and a bit frustrating. We didn't have time to put the link up or the embed code on our website, so some of you that don't subscribe, well, you didn't know when we were going on and when we didn't, because I couldn't make it happen any faster.
I'm going to try to make you feel better.
What?
I'm going to try. Over at Howie's, man, I'm telling you, sauce of the month for their wings.
Oh, yeah, that does.
Buffalo Parmesan Garlic, it's back. Everyone's favorite wing flavor is here for October. It's packed with flavors. There's almost nothing better to order your Howie's smoked wings with than Buffalo Parmesan Garlic. Howie's, downtown La Crosse, your sports viewing venue.
All right, thank you, Scotty. We'll be back with your second half coming up here on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Award-winning builder, Jones Construction, specializing in residential remodeling. If it is in or on your home, Jones Construction can fix it, update it, or add on to it. Kitchens and bathrooms, countertops and backsplashes, windows and doors, siding and decks, you name it. Jones Construction can do it. Owner-operator means hands-on from start to finish. Jones Construction is fully licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience and winner of People's Choice at the 2015 Parade of Homes. Call Phil with Jones Construction today, 608-386-8292.
When you start craving the great taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, sausage, Vienna beef hot dogs, or off-the-spit gyros, or the new Italian sub sandwich packed with imported Italian lunch meat and provolone, it's time for you and 2-3 of your friends to hop in your ride and fill that crave with great Chicago food with attitude. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs in Onalaska. You can also have Gino's delivered right to you through the Eat Street app and grab it. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs. The real taste of Chicago.
As a father of 3, I know just how important your child's safety is. Enhanced Driving Institute is the premier driving school with the most comprehensive training available in the Coulee region. EDI is the only school to offer pay-as-you-go for families that prefer an affordable option. We go above and beyond the competition, offering flexible class makeups, online class options. We'll even come to your house to pick you up for behind the wheel. Don't take our word for it. See what others are saying. Google EDI. Review.
Boldly mixed mad flavors is what you'll find at BA Burrito Company on Copeland Avenue in La Crosse. Steak is back at BA. You wanted it, and you got it with the Steakhouse Burrito. If it's a great lunch special you're looking for, look no further. 3 BA tacos and a fountain drink for just $5.99 from 11 to 2 p.m. in-store only. The October F-Bomb is the Jamaican Jerk Mun. Your choice of pork or chicken with all the BA goodness and special tangy jerk sauce. Want the boldly mixed mad flavors of BA Burrito delivered right to your door? Order online with the Eat Street, Grubhub, or Grab It apps, and you're staring at a BA creation before you know it.
Both teams warming up as we get ready for the second half of action. Onalaska with an 8-6 lead. They came back and tied it up with a 22-yard touchdown catch. Landon Peterson delivered perfectly from Aiden Larson, and it was at first going to be a one-point conversion, but a penalty on West Salem, which moved the ball closer, and the Hilltoppers decide to go for the 2-point conversion. Albert Romero punches it in with a nice play.
Yeah, and a good play call, I think. And, you know, the first attempt at the end zone with the read option, I guess you could say option play to Dane Woods didn't go as well. So maybe they learned from that and just tried something simple, get that power game going with Romero, which, you know, Romero has looked pretty good these first 3 games of the season.
If you've been looking at the CRSN Facebook page, you may have noticed that the Coulee Region Sports Network, which is very honored to highlight the Onalaska Hilltoppers senior class of 2021 athletes. You can visit the Coulee Region Sports Network Facebook page each day during the next couple of months as we celebrate a different senior athlete. You can check out this week's seniors on the Coulee Region Sports Network Facebook page. Football player Colton Holgum, golfer Malia McGarry, also cross-country athlete Matthew Fagan, soccer player Maddox Hoff, cross-country track and field senior Cora Malachek, and football player Albert Romero and Marissa Hagan, all on the Facebook page. Next week's senior profiles include cross-country track and field senior Amalia, I'm sorry. Sometimes I butcher a name. I apologize. I'm much better at that usually.
I look like I should be butchering a pig, so.
Soccer player Alex Grotsky will be featured. Volleyball player Carly Skemp, cross-country, basketball, and soccer athlete Ellie Smith, cross-country track and wrestler Jacob Oyen, football player River Zumak, and Molly Garrity, another multi-sport athlete playing volleyball, basketball, and soccer.
Yeah, it's a good senior class, and again, you know, in these times of unpredictability, I think it's fantastic that they're getting the opportunity to be out here right now.
Wanted to thank some more of our great sponsors. Can't do these broadcasts without their assistance. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference.
You see that big limo they got now?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool? It's a Charger.
Dodge Charger limousine.
Yeah.
I saw it when I was driving to the stadium today. It's pretty sweet.
I think you get it's like $25
yeah,
to get
for
picked
2 people,
up and,
right?
and go to dinner and then get taken back.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. Only 2 at a time.
How much does it cost to drive it?
You'd have to ask Tony about that one. Why do you want to drive?
If it's a Charger.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Our thanks to Coulee Bank, Bank with Confidence, another great sponsor of CRSN, as well as the Crow Lacrosse American Gastropub and Bourbon Bar. We're just about set for second half action. The Hilltoppers will be kicking off here in the second half as they took the ball first to start this game. it is still not cooling down at all, in my opinion. At least in this box, it's got to still be in the upper 70s.
Kicking toward the north.
See if Onalaska can maintain that confidence defensively that they definitely showed in the second quarter.
Trying to pick up a number from West Salem's deep returners. Jack Healy usually, and Colin Dumars, Justin Barney do a lot of the returning duties. Taken at the 10-yard line. And a pretty decent return up to the 30. That's Dumars with a return.
Yeah, Dumars had a little bit of a seam that time. Good return, good field position for West Salem.
You'll be happy to know, Scotty, the new glasses are supposed to be in this week.
Yeah, we were talking about that. You got the logos for the sponsorship on the sides, right?
Yeah. It'd be good. Boy, I can't wait to get those. Hopefully I'll be able to see a little bit better without my monitor. I like having the monitor, though, but I had to unplug it.
Well,
in the melee of trying to get things to figure out what wasn't working.
We want to get it on and get it to the people, and a lot of people are, look forward to the streams on CRSN.
Mark Thorne watching tonight.
The Godfather.
And Hilltopper girls co-op hockey coach. Also a West Salem.
Good read on that bubble screen by Dane Woods. Looked like it was Niemeyer that time on the bubble screen. Woods coming up on the tackle, Rick, and a good read that time by number 10.
Pass is complete to Niemeyer.
Right back to the line of scrimmage, as you said.
Play.
Woods with a nice stop. Second and 10 as we're just underway here in the third quarter.
Now, I think as Onalaska got more comfortable defensively with seeing what West Salem's running, it's been a lot more confident as far as what they're deciding to do to stop them at this point.
Motion for the Panthers. Fake the jet sweep again. LaFleur not going to get in. Rivers Zumach pulls him down from behind. And there were other tacklers for the Hilltoppers in there as well.
Again. I mean, Ben Tracy's having himself a game here in this one. He's done a great job, getting inside and causing havoc. West Salem a little small in the interior offensively if you look at that offensive line going down the board, because really Gribble's the big guy at 280, and everybody else is like a $180, $195.
Third down and 10 now. After that went nowhere. 2 plays stuffed by the Hilltoppers. And we'll see if LaFleur decides to go to the air. He's got his spread going this time. It's a keeper, then a shovel back. And Dumars has got the sideline and a first down into Onalaska territory. He got around the end and really tiptoed that sideline.
Yeah.
Great play by Dumars.
Better block by Adam Gorski that time to set that up. He had Savrin one-on-one and turned him inside. Savrin said he got held. I mean, yeah, you could go either way on that. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good block.
Before he is
one of the big plays of the day here for the West Salem Panthers, who took the lead. But then the Hilltoppers able to score in the second quarter and make it an 8-6 football game.
Nice play.
That's LaFleur again.
Southworth that time coming from the edge, and a great play reading that little delayed read option run.
Yeah, you called it, Scotty. Gavin Southworth with a nice defensive play. Gavin came in with 10 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 2 forced fumbles.
Yeah, he's had himself a heck of a stretch here in these first 3 games, and good first step off the edge. Does a good job reading and running.
Second and 10.
Trips right.
Yeah, they're loading that right side. And the throw is almost intercepted by Ben Foss. Almost had his second interception of the season, and that's not good news for West Salem, as Niemeyer is limping after he went up for that ball.
Yeah, and I think Foss was looking to come down with it and run. That's why he kind of lost concentration there. He had a good read on the play, and questionable throw by LaFleur that time. It looked like they wanted to set up a wide receiver screen and then went to the second option.
As you said, they totally loaded up that right side, so you knew something was going to happen to that side of the field. And Almost intercepted by the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, he looked over that time at Healy and then decided to go over the middle.
Healy's lined up far split left. Looking to throw the football again here, 3rd and 10.
Good
and
coverage.
Good protection here for LaFleur. He throws off target, looking for Healy. Coverage was good there by the Hilltoppers as Cody Skifton was right with his guy.
I tell you what, though, that was a great route by Healy that time. If that ball was thrown a little bit better, that could have been a big play for West Salem. He broke off of Skifton nicely on that breakdown, but the ball was short.
9:19 to play here in the 3rd quarter, and West Salem will be set to punt.
Back to punt for the Panthers is Daly.
Yeah, Joe Daly this time is handling the punting duties. I'm pretty sure it was LaFleur the last time.
Is that a pink flag?
A red
It
flag
is.
is thrown.
Interesting.
It's pink. And what does that mean? Is that maybe his handkerchief he pulled out instead of the flag?
I don't know.
Is that a new thing they're doing now?
Substitution.
Illegal substitution.
I've never seen a pink flag come out for that.
Penalty.
Oh,
Yeah,
good breast cancer awareness.
You stole my line, fan down there.
You were going to go with that.
For Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah. So here's the punt, and almost blocked as
nice
Romero
kick.
got in there. Very good kick, taken at the 18 by Nick Odom.
Look out.
Odom trying to cut between a couple of guys going for him there, and
Odom
he eventually
receives
taken
a
down the
fine punt
27-yard
by
line. That's where the
Daly.
Hilltoppers will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, the exciting thing about Odom is if he has a seam with that speed,
He's tackled
you got to close on
by
him quickly. That time he just cut and
Ryan
went up
Nichols.
right where he needed to be. And if he could have broke that, that could have been a touchdown.
Our thanks to Noble
28-yard
Insurance,
line.
building strong
1st and 10
relationships
Hilltoppers.
to secure your future. Also thanks to Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. 9:11 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Hilltoppers up 8-6, and they have the football. And Peterson trying to get around to the outside. He's still on his feet, breaking tackles, and Landon Peterson takes it ahead for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, and I like the game
Takes it
plan,
on the
getting
right
him more
side
involved
for-
this week. I think, Landon's been such a big play
team
guy,
of
especially last season, to where you
5
kind of
yards.
wondered, how are they going to get him the ball? A lot of teams are playing him 8 yards deep because of that speed, and in this
2nd and
game,
5 at the
so far so good.
33.
And they gave him 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. And Sabrin, he's going to get the
Sabrin.
first down until he's body slammed just
Sabrin
down at the
upended by
39-yard line.
Yeah, tackle made by Sam
Dumars.
Schmidt that time.
Check that, Schmidt.
Thanks, Goody.
And that's a
Goody
first down, it
correct.
looks like.
Goody corrected it.
On the 39.
Oh,
First
no,
and
I
10,
said Schmidt.
Hilltoppers.
He said Dumars first.
Right, but he corrected it.
I see what you're saying.
Good, I'm glad. First down, Hilltoppers from the 39-yard line. 8:20 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Sabrin remains in the backfield. Gets another carry here. Oh, he gets loose. And look at him dance up the middle. And that could have been a loss on the play. Instead, it's about 4 yards.
Yeah, Zach Hutchinson
Schmidt
had him in the
again.
backfield, but then he broke that tackle
Yeah.
and showing that speed.
Met behind the line of scrimmage by Connor Kep. But he broke that tackle and
They give him
gained
3 on the
3.
play, so we'll say it's 2nd and
ball is on the
7.
42.
Tracy coming out looks like he's got some
Second
cramps.
Yeah, they're working on Ben down there. Short pass. Oh, you tried to run before you
Pass intended
had
for
the football.
Sabrin.
Savrin,
Incomplete.
he heard footsteps.
Yeah, Savrin, he's done that a couple times this season, and he's saying he's having a hard time locating the ball because of the lights, from what I could see. He was pointing at the lights, but
3rd and 7.
I think he just wanted to run with it before he caught it.
That's my excuse for the glare off the West Salem jersey. It's kind of hard for me to read them with my glasses. New ones coming, though. New ones. They should have black outlines on those orange numbers. That would help.
Yeah.
Here's Larson rolling. And
Intercepted.
That's picked off.
Pass is intercepted by
Sam Schmidt that time on the
Sam
pick.
Schmidt, the junior. And West Salem going to get the football. And Aiden Larson had a couple of interceptions last week against Edgar.
Yeah, that time he was just eyeing one wide receiver. And, you know, we said that the first game, you know, he has a tendency to do that. And that time Schmidt took advantage of it, and good pick.
So the Panthers take over at the 44. .7:26 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Thanks to Cooley Golf Ball, the #1 recreational facility in Onalaska. And that's not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
That's a loss on the play.
Or pitch or push.
Yeah, Southworth and Romero that time on the tackle, and LaFleur looked like he wanted to do an option pitch, and maybe it was too far for him to pitch it, so he just slung it out there.
Dumars on the carry. They have him back at the line of scrimmage.
There was no gain on
looks like a loss to me based on where the ball's spotted and
looks
where
like
the markers
maybe
are.
just a tad, like an inch or so. Landon Peterson and Aiden Larson were talking on the sidelines after that, too.
You look across the field where the marker is, and it looks like it's got to be at least a half a yard. Second and 10 here for the Panthers.
Nice play.
Dumars got crushed in the backfield. What a play. Hilltoppers come up large.
Grayson
Thogmartin, yeah.
By Grayson Thogmartin.
Getting some time on D-end, and that time just staying at home and not getting fooled by that inside trap
5 yards,
fake.
3rd down and 15.
Counterplay goes nowhere for West Salem.
Late substitution here for Coach Yen as this West Salem offense faces a 3rd and 15 with 6:50 left in the third.
Yeah, if you're West Salem, this is a situation you don't want to be in, 3rd and long.
And trouble for LaFleur. He's being chased. Oh, just gets past Gavin Southworth and throws this one away. Great pressure by Gavin. And that'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Southworth again coming off the edge. Quick first step, like I said before. And LaFleur just had to throw that one away. I thought we were going to get our first Onalaska Hilltopper sack of the season there on that play.
Yeah, that was about as close as it's
4th
come.
down and 15.
So again, West Salem going to have to punt as the offense hasn't had too much success. They had a nice run, a couple nice runs, I should say, by Dumars.
Yeah, early in the game. I think, you know, we talked about it once West Salem figured it out, or Onalaska figured out what West Salem was doing. It's been different.
There was one that was got to the outside down the sideline. It was a 20-plus. Another nice kick. All the way down to the 20.
And
Special
the
teams looking
punt
good. Joe
trickles to
Daly.
a stop at the 20-yard line of Onalaska. 1st down at 10 yards.
The Hilltoppers get back out there on offense. They got an 8-6 lead. This one's tight. 6:31 to play. Here in quarter number 3. Weber to the near side. Peterson split to the right.
Yeah, they're double covering Peterson too.
Romero in the backfield. And here's Albert.
Nice.
Jumps over one tackler and then gets up to the 25 for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, nice cut inside. Good footwork again by Romero.
Ryan Nichols with a stop, the junior, 6'1", 195.
In use.
I think the longer this game goes on, Onalaska's offensive line is going to really probably take control here.
I think you're going to see more running here. Here's Albert. Look at him go. 1st down and more. Hold on to that football as he gets up to the 40-yard line.
Nice job by that interior of the Onalaska offensive line. Rik Franke, Sam Wallace, Caleb Yang doing a good job.
He definitely shot right up the middle on that one. Albert Romero has been solid out of the backfield. Came in with 130 yards, 7.2 per carry, and 2 touchdowns. And a 2-point conversion today. Deep ball is going to be way overthrown.
Surprised they didn't call interference that time. It looked like Peterson's jersey got tugged as he went in on that cut. Niemeyer that time got away with one.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete
and
pass.
10
We got a
yards to
West
go.
Salem
Officials
player
timeout.
that is down. We're going to take a quick break here on the Coulee Region Sports Network with the Hilltoppers up 8-6.
Thanks to the financial advice and guidance from Ultra, I was able to purchase my own vehicle.
Ultra's online services made it easier than ever to apply for an auto loan.
Our members tell it best. Get in the car you love faster. Make no payments for up to 90 days on a purchase or refinance for new or used autos. Drive away happy. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center. Courtesy Corporation, that's McDonald's. Hilltopper Refuse and the
5:42 to play here in the third quarter. An injured Panther is down the field, so reason for our stoppage.
Hard to get a number from this angle.
Truck and trailer.
Yeah, I know LaFleur's out there trying to, I think he's going to try to help him up, but
Oral Surgery Clinic of La Crosse.
I'm not sure who it is. I got a lot of people standing in front of the injured player.
Carry Specialized Services. Coulee Bank.
And we'll thank
Festival Food.
Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Also thanks to Howie's Lacrosse, the ultimate sports viewing venue, thanking all their customers for 75 years. And still down.
Actually, I think it might be Jack Healy. I think it's 83. If that's the case, that's going to be a big loss for West Salem if he can't continue.
He's been down for a while. That's
it's not a good sign.
No.
He didn't want help up either. Now he's starting to collect himself a little bit.
Looks like they're going to pull him up.
Yep, it's Healy.
Yeah, it is. It's 83, correct?
Yep.
Jeff Ross getting a shot.
Yeah, he's walking off under his own power, which is a good sign.
Yeah, it's got a slight limp there, but we'll see. They're going to take a closer look at him on the sideline.
I guess
he'll
it's
be
a
okay.
cramp. I mean, we talked about the weather. It's warmer than normal tonight, that's for sure. It's about 68 degrees right now. And this for this year, for this time of year, that's unseasonably warm, that's for sure.
It is unseasonably warm. I know the fans are enjoying it, though.
10 yards to go.
So here we go with a 2nd and 10. And this time, Romero going to be caught in the backfield. Good defensive stop.
Yeah, McConkey in there right away. That was a good read on that trap.
Be a loss of 2 on the play.
36.
So you got a 3rd down and 12 now.
3rd and 12.
And the hurry-up offense getting set. Romero remains in the backfield. Passing down here for Aiden Larson. Larson throws over the middle and right through the hands.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Odom.
Nick Odom, the intended receiver. And
Fourth
the Hilltoppers will be forced to punt. Still 8-6 here with 5:06 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, good pressure by West Salem. And it was a good throw that time by Larson, getting it out to Odom. Odom just dropped it. But the thing I keep seeing with Peterson is they got bracket coverage on him now. They're rotating a safety over the top on the corner. So they're making Larson stay away from him now after that big play.
Of course, next week it's a road trip. St. Croix Central. They're also the Panthers.
Yeah, they got a
2-hour, 20-minute drive and about 25 minutes from Hudson.
Yeah. They probably don't have a nutty squirrel, though, would be my guess.
I don't know if they have the nutty squirrel. It's a pride of River Falls, right? It's the kick by Pika. It's not a long one. It goes out of bounds.
We'll see where the officials say.
Going to be good field position here for West Salem.
It's funny you say that. It's like every town has a pride establishment of some sort.
Yes.
When you go there, that's for sure.
Well, we just noticed the name and we liked the.
We did.
We liked the way it looked. It looked like it could be fun there.
Yes.
43 of West Salem. 1st and 10 Panthers.
Just under 5 minutes to play here in the third now. Panthers get the football back. Hilltoppers not able to get the flow going on that series.
Yeah, the one thing, though, Onalaska's defense has been very comfortable against the spread offense ever since the first quarter. Like you said, Rick, that big run to Dumars on the last possession, but overall not much going.
No. Getting to load up this right side. One receiver split far. Oh, he gets loose. But the Hilltoppers
Good
still
pursuit.
wrap him up right back about the line of scrimmage. Rivers Zumach stop.
Johansson.
And Johansson also in.
Zumach.
Yeah, that time Romero, like you said, got in there immediately, but
Tackle.
got shrugged off by Dumars, but good pursuit by the Hilltoppers
Dumars.
linebackers to clean that up.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. Second down and 11. At
Still
the
get
42.
that tackle for loss.
Salem taking a lot of time here.
Well, I kind of think that's the plan, is it not?
Well, yes and no. Maybe there's you're still learning the system, so there could be some communication concerns with what they want to run, too.
Looks like they got Gorski lined up as a receiver to the outside now.
Yeah, that's why. That's going to be delay a game.
Yep.
Delay a game on the
That's
Panthers.
too much time.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I think that they're trying to get the calls in. They probably have a set scheme of what they want to run when they come out off the sideline, but then maybe that changes based on defensive alignment or if they want to change it up, because Onalaska's had a lot of success in the second half stopping this offense so far.
Yeah, as you said, Scotty, they're running back and forth trying to get play changes, and they're going to have to really
be quicker.
Pick up the pace.
Yep.
I mean, I think there's something to be said for trying to keep the Onalaska offense off, although it hasn't been running on all cylinders here today. LaFleur with a keeper.
Nice
and he'll
play.
get hit.
Romero.
3-4 tacklers in. Romero was from the backside, Zumach from the front side. And
they are not fooled at all now by that quarterback sneak by LaFleur. And, he does a good job of, ball faking, but that time, basically just set himself up to fail.
Gino Angelini also in on the stop. There was a lot of guys in on that tackle.
Yeah, and I think Onalaska, size-wise has the edge on West Salem. Gribble, again, 285, but then you look at the rest of that line, $190, $180, $185. I mean, more athletic than it is powerful.
Defensive front's been very good. This will force LaFleur to throw. He looks down the middle of the field. Deep ball up for grabs. Too far, incomplete. And that'll force the Panthers to punt.
Pass intended for
West Salem
Andy
player down
Johnson,
again.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's on that deep ball. Got another receiver that's down. Healy was out earlier and had an extended stay as he was looked at by the trainers. Looked like that player was going to get up for a brief moment.
Looks like it's Niemeyer that's down.
Yeah, I'm looking at the number. That's 11. You're right. That would be Zach Niemeyer. I was able to see it with Jeff Ross's zoom in on the camera. Otherwise, I would not be able to pick that number up from this distance.
Well, when that ball was thrown, there was two West Salem receivers in the vicinity, and one of them got fallen on at the end of that play, and I believe it was Niemeyer that was the one.
Freddie level sponsors.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with more football in just a moment here on CRSN.
Since 2006, King Street Kitchen in La Crosse has been serving its customers traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. If it's breakfast you crave, it's available all day or night at King Street Kitchen. Serving the best pancakes in town. Just ask the customers. King Street Kitchen La Crosse on Bite Squad, Eat Street, and Grubhub apps for delivery. Enjoy our food in your kitchen or ours. King Street Kitchen, King Street La Crosse.
Trainer's still working with Niemeyer here as we have a brief delay. 3:03 left here in the third quarter. Hilltoppers with a 8-6 lead. Niemeyer helped back to the sideline, but he's on his own, and that's a good sign.
He looks like he's going to be all right.
Fourth down and 14.
So you got 4th and 15, a punting situation here for the West Salem Panthers. Our thanks to Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Seven Rivers region since 1984. Plenty of time. Get that boot out there from Joe Daly. Decent kick down by Andy Johnson on special teams for the Panthers.
You know, Rick, it'd be a good night to enjoy the patio out at the Crow if you're not doing anything tonight, or if you want to listen to us live while you're at the Crow, that'd be fantastic. Come to downtown La Crosse and enjoy the Crow's brand new outdoor patio deck. Enjoy your favorite meal and beverage right on Main Street. Open daily at 11 a.m. The Crow is ready when you are. Let's go Hilltoppers.
Jeff getting a shot of the park. People spaced apart, I hope.
In theory, we'll say yes.
Okay. Here's the pitch. Larson out to Sabrin. Good cut. Sabrin up the middle. Sabrin with a first down and more. Tackled finally at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, great toss play that time. Good blocking on the edge, and Sabrin with an even better cut inside. That was one of the best runs of the night so far for the Hilltopper offense.
Jack Healy was there and on defense this time, so he seems to be recovered. He makes the stop, gets off to the sideline after that play. Nice gain by Savrin. Now here's Albert plowing through.
Jeez.
Look at him go. He could go all the way. Albert Romero streaking down the left sideline to the house. He goes. 54 yards.
Yeah, nice, simple, just inside trap play. Romero just making it happen with some contact breaking tackles. Was that Albert Romero or Derrick Henry, ladies and gentlemen? That was a beautiful run that time by 25.
Heck of a run. Albert Romero's third touchdown of the season, and the Hilltoppers take a 14-6 lead.
What a way to celebrate your American citizenship on that run, huh?
How about the block out front?
Yes.
And then he shoots through the hole and showed more speed than I've seen Albert ever show.
Yeah, in the open field, that was pretty impressive how he was able to turn it up after you get past that 10-yard mark.
Beautiful play by Albert Romero. Good work by that offensive line, and now we'll see Ben Foss try to put it between the uprights. Almost in there for the block, and the arms are up and good. So the Hilltoppers stake themselves a 15-6 lead here with 2:29 left in the third quarter of play here on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
How about that party last night?
Woo, it was fun, but that's a lot of trash. I just don't know if I can do it.
Come on, are you a trash can or a trash can't?
I'm a trash can.
You're a what?
I'm a trash can!
Say it proud.
Can!
Hey, you gonna eat that?
More like potassium. Am I right? Am I right?
That's a good one.
It's brown, but it tastes yellow.
$54 yards for Albert Romero, the leading candidate now for the BA play of the day after that scamper.
Yeah, that was really impressive on that run. Like you said, good blocking, the offensive line getting to the second level, but how about the broken tackles that time by Romero and then turning it up?
Heck of a run by Albert. You can find out more about Albert Romero on our CRSN Facebook page. Nice boot that time by Foss. Dropped and then picked back up here by the Panthers, and then a nice run up the middle there to finally take it down at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, number 12 that time, which is Justin Barney.
Barney tackled by Sean Gillis. Nice special teams play.
Takes the ball all the way out to
Gillis, sophomore.
29.
Yeah, DeSoto up now 18-0 on Onalaska Luther.
2:19 to play here. Been watching the streams of the freshmen in the JV, and Gillis on that JV squad. Boy, he can run the football.
Yes,
He's
he
a future back, no question about it. From the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 Panthers.
A penalty here?
Once again.
Delay a game.
And another delay game by the Panthers. This
Ouch.
time with a yellow hanky.
Again, communication needs to be better in this type of offense, that's for sure.
And 15 now.
Like what Goody says, yellow hanky. need to work on my Goody, but
Goody's one of a kind, man. That's for sure.
A 5-yard loss on the delay of game, and we got another penalty.
Here? False start on West Salem.
Illegal procedure on the
I believe one of the receivers jumped early on the left-hand side.
Panthers are backing up. You can hear the beep.
Just a little bit early on the snap.
So that'll make it 1st and 20.
Again, first game of the season here for Coach Yen and his Panthers. Got off to a good start in this game, took the lead, and we're holding the Onalaska Hilltoppers offense there for a while. And the Hilltoppers get a big play, landed Peterson with a 22-yard touchdown catch delivered perfectly by Aiden Larson, and then Albert Romero with a 54-yard scamper to the house. And those are the 2 touchdowns. 2-point conversion with Albert on that first touchdown. That's complete to Healy. Healy,
nice
though,
tackle.
Bounces off one and then finished up.
That Colton Hogan that time?
Yeah, Colton Hogan. Number 79 getting some defensive reps here.
It's a great play by Hogan that time. Healy had some room on that wide receiver screen, but Hogan came up from the D tackle spot and made a good play.
A 3-yard pickup on the last play here for the Panthers.
Aquinas up 28-8 over Mauston in the 3rd quarter.
Time starting to wind down here on this 3rd quarter of play. And LaFleur throwing down the near sideline and overthrown. Looking for Healy again. Coverage was good.
Yeah, Savrin step for step for Healy on that one and tried the out and up, and Savrin wasn't fooled. Good job just staying with it and not getting baited in that time.
3rd down 17. Our thanks to B.A. Burrito Company, boldly mixed mad flavors delivered right to your door. Also thanks to Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. And our thanks to King Street Kitchen La Crosse, traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. West Salem, a big hole to get out of here. And they're not going to get much on that. Defense all over it.
Southworth and Romero that time. Also River Zumach in on that play.
Yeah, River, Gavin.
Tackled by Southworth.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good play call by West Salem. You don't want to risk throwing it down here. They've had some issues with communication. I think Onalaska in the secondary is starting to really kind of see, what they're trying to do. They're really trying to hit the seam routes, and not successful so far if you're a fan of the Panthers.
Here again is the foot of Daly. He's done really well today. Takes a
nice
Panther
kick.
Bounce and eventually down at the 31. Very good kick.
Comes to a stop at the 32.
Joe Daly, the sophomore, or I should say junior, also plays a little defensive back and wide receiver, but boy, he's done a nice job kicking the football.
Yeah, very, very good. And, Onalaska looking at excellent field position now backed up to their own 30-yard line, or 31, I should say. But the way the offense was moving last time, let's see if they can keep the momentum rolling here.
Yeah, they mark it at the 32, 1st and 10, Hilltoppers. Pitch to Savrin. Goes through a couple and gets across the line of scrimmage.
Down after a gain of a yard.
Didn't find the hole he was looking for to the outside.
Yeah. Cody Risch on the tackle that time for West Salem.
On the tackle.
Give him 1.
2nd down and 9.
Yeah, one more playoff here in the end of the 3rd quarter. This should be it. That Hudson Weber split wide lefts. Hand off up the middle.
Dane Woods.
And it's Woods for a pickup of 1 or 2. That's going to be the last play of our 3rd quarter.
Before he is
here on the Cooley Region Sports
by
Network.
CJ McConkey.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. We're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or cooleybank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
Onalaska Hilltoppers have themselves a 15-6 lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Just getting started. Third down and 7.
Hilltoppers have a third down and 7 to go.
Almost got West Salem to jump. Trouble here for Aiden Larson. Set the hands up to the face, though, but no penalty. That was Nathan Gribble who got in and got to the quarterback.
Yeah, Gribble right off the edge, and nobody accounted for him that time, and he had a clean area to get Larson.
Gribble did get those hands up right near the facial area there of Larson, but not enough of a grip to throw the flag. The Hilltoppers will get Sam Pika out there to kick. It's a Pika punt. And it's a good one. Fair catch called, and it'll be good field position for West Salem as it was Healy.
At the 48.
Yeah, like you said, West Salem with their best field position in this game so far. Let's see if they can capitalize. Onalaska's defense has been tremendous since the first quarter. I'd love to see the numbers, what they've done against West Salem in the second half, because I would guess they don't even have maybe 40 yards of offense.
Well, West Salem's touchdown that they got to take the lead in this game was the first touchdown scored against the Hilltoppers in the first half.
Yes.
But there hasn't been much since. A couple of big plays, but running game going to get ahead for a couple. Dumars the rusher.
To the line for some hard-earned yards.
Yeah, Ratty that time. Hit him first.
Offense struggled last year for the Panthers. Averaged just under 9 points per game. Just 12 touchdowns on the season. 5 via the pass, 7 via the run. Allowed 30 points per game. Their defense has played pretty solid here tonight.
I would agree.
Here's Dumars again.
Tackled by Gino that time.
Tackled by Angelini.
Gino doing good work on that interior defensive line.
Gain of 3.
Be less time on the Euro spit for Gino this week after that play.
Yeah, third down and about 4 yards to go here for the Panthers.
Now, if you're West Salem, this is something that you would like to see in this style of offense with a shorter distance.
Dane Woods moves over to cover the left side. Here's a throw from LaFleur. And he completes the pass, and some good yardage down the right sideline.
Yeah, Barney on the catch, bubble screen, and Rick, it looked like it was going to be a loss that time as Onalaska had 2 defensive backs in the vicinity, but Barney making a good cut and getting away for a big gainer here for the Panthers.
30.
There's been trickles of offense coming from the Panthers. That's one of those that they pick up a first down. Can they continue to build on that momentum? 9:51 to play.
Healy and Savern are one-on-one on the outside.
Dumars up the middle.
Tackle that time by Romero.
Made initially by Romero.
Well, there's no doubt that Coach Yen has used Colin Dumars as the featured back. I did not see any of McConkey, and Noel has not been out there either.
Yeah, and I know they're high on Noel, but he's kind of more of a scat back, maybe a receiving style back. Maybe they'll mix it up with him down the road and get him some more opportunities. But Dumars has definitely been the featured back here tonight.
Again, a lot of time getting back to the line of scrimmage here for the Panthers. Motion. LaFleur throws across his body, almost intercepted.
Very close.
Incomplete.
Yeah. He was trying to say he caught it, but there's no way.
At first I thought maybe the play was going to go to Niemeyer, who was the man in motion there.
Yeah, because he ran that quick out right off of the motion. A staple of the spread offense.
3rd and 9 now for the Panthers after that incomplete pass. Keeper here for LaFleur. Found a little seam. He's going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, right off the backside of that interior right side of the Panther offensive line.
Yardage close to a first down, but not quite. Looks like it's at the...
It'll be 4th and short, and the Panthers going to go for this here.
And 2 yards to go.
It's a big play here for West Salem. Clock ticking with 8:25 and counting here. Just need 2 yards to pick it up. Running play, didn't get it. Hilltoppers shut it down.
How about Gino Angelini that time getting in there and causing disruption in Southworth there to help him clean it up.
Turnover on downs. Great work. Gino with a huge play. And I'd like to thank Gino Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with attitude. Another one of our great sponsors. Thanks to Jones Construction, award-winning builder, specializing in remodels and new construction. Hilltoppers will take over with 8:17 left here in the fourth quarter and a 15-6 lead. Keeper here for Aiden, gets tripped and then taken down.
Up with the ball.
Kind of a pile driver for Adam Gorski.
He's hog-tied after a gain of about 2 yards.
Goody went with hog-tied. I went with pile driver.
Yeah, Ethan Hager was the one that tripped him up, though, and if he doesn't get stumbled coming out of that right side, that might be a long gainer for Onalaska.
2 yards for Aiden Larson on that last play. Throws, connects. Nick Odom has a little trouble after catching the ball. Maybe got ahead for a couple more.
Another was Salem player down.
Didn't see if it was
the guy who made the tackle on Odom, trying to see.
First game of the season. It's definitely showed for the Panthers. We're going to take a break here with 7:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Hilltoppers up 15-6 here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need? The need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CooleyBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
The West Salem Panthers have seen a bit of the injury bug here tonight, although most of the players that I've seen go off have returned. It could be in the area of cramping or something to that effect. It is still a very hot night.
It is, but at the same time, with the amount of practicing that you get, you have to kind of look at conditioning at the same time, with that factor. But, the weather unseasonably warm tonight, a combination of maybe not being out on the field as much. You could see it. That could be a big reason why we see a lot of these Panther players, getting these issues, lower body.
And next week we will be on the road as we're set to play St. Croix Central, and kind of a proud tradition there. They've had some teams playing at the Big Show and not that long ago, and I guess they have a guy on the defense that's one of those top recruits.
Yeah, I can't. I was actually researching it the other day, and I didn't bring it with me. But he is a 4-star recruit, and I believe he's the top recruit in the state of Wisconsin, if I'm correct.
I think Yash told us a little bit about that. You would have learned maybe some of that in the pregame show, but we didn't get to do the pregame show today. That was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
A lot of work. Had that good interview that we weren't able to run today, but probably you did a great job interviewing Rik Franke.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach asked to. We'll share that interview.
Yeah, I was going to say we can pop that up
as a separate. We're not going to be able to do it during this broadcast, but we'll definitely share that.
That's a nice picture right there.
Yeah,
good job.
And that'll take place.
Touching on Eric, it's hard to believe I've known him since he was an infant, pretty much, and now he's playing high school football in his senior year and doing a great job at center. And he's a very, very intelligent young man. I tell you what, that's one guy. You and I talk football all the time, but for his age, I mean, his intelligence. I mean, man,
thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're pretty proud.
You should be. I just wish my kid would cut his hair. He's smart too.
He's a rocker. He's very smart.
He's not a rocker.
I thought he was a rocker.
No.
Doesn't he have a guitar?
No, he
play love ballads. What does he play?
Yeah, he hasn't been playing any Def Leppard yet that I know of.
Ed Sheeran?
Any Steel Heart, nothing like that. But
or Ed Sheeran style.
Yeah, he can play the bass a little bit. He likes to. He dabbles in a lot of different things right now.
Okay, that's cool. Now he's, like you said, he's very intelligent.
Yeah. Talked to my daughter today. Seneca doesn't have any athletics right now. They're waiting until the spring, so she's getting ready for cheerleading for basketball. So
a little family update for the two of us here. While we're on delay. And it looks like good news. West Salem player able to get back to the sideline. It's Healy again, I think. He was the one who was limping.
Too bad.
All right, so the Hilltoppers have the ball. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go on their own.
3rd and 6, as you heard Goody say.
Look at this bracket coverage. They've been doing it this entire second half on Peterson. They're daring Larson to throw the ball at him.
Hasn't thrown too much to Hudson Weber tonight.
No, I'm surprised by that.
He's looking towards him this time.
Fumble.
And they do say fumble. West Salem gonna pick that football up.
The fumble
not all the way to the end zone, but I wasn't 100% sure if he got rid of the ball or not, but they're ruling it a fumble.
Yeah, it looked like he pump faked and then he got blasted in the backfield, and that ball came loose. And
big defensive play for the
I
West
want to say
Salem
it was
Panthers.
Gribble that time again that came off the edge and was the one that nailed him.
Couldn't quite catch the number. It's a long way away. But regardless, they have the ball on the 5-yard line.
Well, that's right, Goody. That's why I usually have a monitor that I can watch.
Yeah, it looked like it was Gribble off that left edge again. Again, hard to tell with the numbers and the vantage point.
Yeah. Well, Hilltoppers need a big stand here. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for West Salem. They get behind that offensive line, and Dumar's not going to get all the way into the end zone, but he gets a couple.
Yeah, Gino and Ben Tracy have done a great job inside tonight. This is a big stand, obviously, for the Hilltoppers, but they've done a good job, especially in the second half, controlling the line of scrimmage.
On the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
So 2 yards picked up on the last play. Dumars has had the majority of carries. There's been a couple of keepers for LaFleur. He remains in that backfield. And there he is again.
Dumars.
He's not going to get there. Good job by the Hilltopper defense.
Yeah, Ben Tracy getting in there and going low.
Including Zumak.
Zumak cleaned up the play, but Tracy was the one that got the penetration to kind of throw that off.
Looked like Ermias Ratty was in there as well.
Yeah. Ratty's gotten a lot of snaps this 4th quarter.
So 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Late substitution here, or I should say play being brought in. Is Healy back out there again?
No, I don't see Healy out there.
Far right, it's an 80. Well, snap goes over the head of LaFleur, And he's going to get hit in the
wrap it up.
backfield, and he's not going to go anywhere.
I thought he was going to get away there for a second. Woods was back there. Zumach was back there.
Loss on the
That's a big loss.
17.
It's just what the doctor ordered for
taking
Salem.
him way back, and obviously they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered for Onalaska that time.
Yeah, a bad snap can hurt you.
Yeah.
Not much LaFleur could do with that situation.
No. I mean, good job by him to get back on the ball at least and not have a turnover there, but this puts Salem in a big, big predicament.
Look for Justin Barney on this play.
I could see it.
LaFleur has time to the end zone. Open receiver.
Caught.
Touchdown. Beautiful play.
That was a great throw to the end zone that time.
And that was number 11, Zach Niemeyer, who came down with that football. He was open,
Niemeyer, touchdown.
LaFleur connects. And we got a ball game, folks, with 4:57 left.
Yeah, they'll probably go for 2 here would be my guess. Defensive back slipped in coverage when Niemeyer broke for that post. It was a great route and even better throw that time.
15-12, 4:57 left, and they're lining up for 1.
They're going to kick.
I don't really see it going for 2, really. It's the same difference.
Yep.
Set good, kick up.
Extra point is
good.
And right between the uprights. Nice night for Joe Daly.
So that closes the gap to
15-13 the score here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. We got a fantastic finish for you, folks. Too bad we couldn't give you the first part of it.
I was really excited when I was able to get my master plumbers 10 years ago to be a 3rd-generation master plumber in Wisconsin. Grandpa always wanted us to be complete plumbers. You know, we don't specialize in one thing or the other. You know, we can install your septic system one day, repair toilets the next day, plumbing residential homes, commercial buildings.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if you want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
The West Salem Panthers strike back, and a touchdown pass by Noah LaFleur. He got that ball deep, and as you said, coverage kind of slipped on it, and going up to get it was Zach Niemeyer.
Trailing by 2.
Yeah, it was a great catch by Niemeyer. Great throw by LaFleur. And like you said, Rick, now this game is a little bit more competitive.
Kickoff from the foot of Brett McConkey. The Hilltoppers will have decent field position as the play moves to the far sideline.
Yeah, Onalaska's offense tonight has been on and off. They've looked good at times. They've looked really rough at times. The consistency's got to be there, and this is the time if you're going to do it. It's got to be now.
Sophomore Sean Gillis with the return for the Hilltoppers. 4:49 left on the clock. Let's see what kind of game plan Coach Yashinsky goes with here. Still got that same setup on Landon Peterson. Running play, Savrin.
Nice tackle.
Runs easy for a few, but then
4
he's
yards
by a couple of Panthers.
Yeah, Sam Schmidt on the tackle that
Schmidt
time.
And Kennedy teamed up to take down Savrin.
That was a good tackle on Savrin. It looked like he was going to cut that back inside, but Schmidt doing a good job wrapping up.
Got to believe you're going to see more of the running game here. And this time it's Albert in the backfield. He
Tripped
gets
up.
Through for a couple more.
Albert Romero.
Luke Knoll that time, the sophomore.
On the left side for
getting in, making a play.
Gain.
Moving his spot back a little bit there.
Now 3rd down and 2 yards for the Hilltoppers.
Need to pick up 2. Let's see what they do. Again, Romero in the backfield. And they're looking to stuff it. They go off the left side of the line. Romero should be very close to picking up that first down.
That was a good delayed run blitz by West Salem.
And Romero gets the
We're going to say first down on Alaska.
Yeah, that'll move the chains. Hilltoppers with a big first down there.
Again, good running by Romero. That was a good defensive call by Salem. They actually ran that run blitz perfectly, but Romero with that power.
Clock rolling, 3:34 and counting remaining here in the fourth quarter. Take as much time on the clock for each play. Pitch. Savrin stays on his feet after shaking one tackler, but not a whole lot of room to run. Good defense as Adam Gorski was one of the stoppers.
Yeah. Gorski doing a good job as Savrin looked like he was going to pop up and go, and Gorski cleaned it up.
1 yard on the play, 2nd and 9. Under 3 minutes to play. Coach is trying to get instruction in there on this from the Onalaska sideline. And the carry to the right sideline. Savrin could cut. He'll get the first down out across the 45 into West Salem territory.
Yeah, good block by Nick Odom, too, to help Savrin out, get to the edge. Good cut back inside. Onalaska's starting to move the football here a little bit.
Tight ball game, kind of like the way these two teams matched up back a few years ago. They come down to the wire. Played overtime together.
Yeah, Coach Young's always had a good game plan against Onalaska whenever they've come here or they've gone there.
2:30 left. Romero bounces off a low hit, dives forward for another 4.
Tackled by McConkey.
The White Pants are picking up some dirt tonight.
Yes, they are.
A lot of happy moms trying to get the dirt out of these white pants.
Note to self, detergent sponsor.
2 minutes left here in regulation. Hilltoppers, 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard pickup. Taking as much time as they can. West Salem has 3 timeouts, as do the Hilltoppers. Albert, nice move. Albert for another first down. Give him 7.
That's another Hilltopper first down.
Tackle made by C.J. McConkey.
Yeah, good stutter step that time. Cut back inside off of that counter by Romero. Yeah, McConkey's been busy here on this drive.
Albert Romero is looking sharp tonight.
Yeah, Albert Romero's looked sharp all season.
Yeah.
I think, he's definitely the workhorse.
He didn't get a lot of carries last week, and both backs were right around 40 yards. Pretty even, 7 or 8 carries apiece. Got behind, had to try to get to the air. Keeper here for Aiden Larson. Not a lot.
Larson.
Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
And tackled at the 34. And a timeout by the Panthers, their first of the second half.
Yeah, Gribble with the tackle that time.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He moves well, though, for 285.
6'5", 280.
Been impressed with his quickness across the line of scrimmage. He closes quickly. We've seen it a couple times. I believe he was the one that forced the fumble on Larson off the edge as well.
Yeah, 1:05 left on the clock. Panthers use their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. We've been lucky to have the pep band here tonight. That's the first time we've had them this season. Of course, getting another home game this week, going on the road next Friday night. 6:30 pregame, let's hope.
Yeah, it'll be there. It'll be good. We got it. It's just sometimes you just never know. You know what I mean? Game to game.
I think I'm going to take the Mac in to have somebody take a look at it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, my friend.
The Mac didn't get COVID.
So the Mac had fatigue is what you're saying.
Yeah, some fatigue.
Yeah.
2nd down and 9 yards.
I ran tests today and everything, so I don't know what the deal is. Here's Albert.
Nice
tackle down low. That's exactly how you have to do it, as Luke Knoll wrapped up his legs.
Yeah, Luke Knoll's only a sophomore, but, you know, the rumblings you hear, you know, from people that know that he's going to be a good player for the Panthers for the next couple of years. And, you know, very athletic player, especially on offense. I've heard as a running back, he's very deceptive. So a guy to keep an eye on. He's looked good at linebacker tonight.
Panthers use their second timeout. Got $1:01 left here on the clock. And you expect the Hilltoppers to go to the running game again.
Mm-hmm.
3rd down and 10 yards to go. Again, our thanks to Jeff Ross on camera tonight, as he typically is. Jeff came from a rehearsal dinner tonight to get here on time, and he
early.
Got here earlier than I thought, more than he normally does. See, he should just drive from Sparta each time instead of from La Crosse. He'll get here earlier.
Jeez.
Just kidding, Jeff. Keeper for Aiden Larson. Trying to rip that ball out of there. He's still on his feet. He's still not down. Larson never did go down.
Yeah, McConkey again.
For no gain.
Now, quietly, McConkey's had a very, very good game defensively for West Salem.
And that was the last, I would imagine they used their last timeout because the clock is stopped.
Of the second half for the Panthers.
So that will force the Hilltoppers to kick. West Salem was still a chance here with 55 seconds. You got to give a lot of credit to Coach Yen and this West Salem Panther team.
Absolutely.
Playing a tight one here at Onalaska High School. There's the boot by Pika. It's a good one. Takes a cut to the 11 and out of bounds. That's exactly what you want to do.
It's a good kick. Let your defense win it for you. You know, you talked about it, Rick. This is West Salem's first game of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, they've come out and, I mean, they've had some offensive issues, but overall, they've played well. I mean, for their first game of the year. Defensively, they've really done a good job on Landon Peterson tonight. He had that one big play early, but then they shut him down, and really, Onalaska, you know, hasn't been able to maintain momentum offensively.
Colton Hogum going to be out there on defense as BT, Ben Tracy, comes back to the sideline. Watch Rivers Zumach here. I expect big plays. From the 11, 48 seconds left on the clock. LaFleur to throw. Deep downfield, nobody in the area.
Pass is incomplete.
Niemeyer was the intended receiver, but it was at least 10 yards past him.
Yeah, and he had to get rid of that ball. Southworth had a beat on him coming off of that left edge and looked like he was going to sack him, but LaFleur just got rid of that ball quickly.
Hilltoppers had 3 guys along with Niemeyer. Kind of a dangerous throw there, but
yeah,
he overthrew it. And the Hilltoppers and Gavin Southworth and the crew trying to get the fans up to stomp. Connor Johansson as well. 44 seconds left, 2nd and 10. LaFleur rolling, throwing over the middle, and it was almost tipped.
Incomplete.
The jump was there, but the pass not able to connect, and it'll be 3rd down. Niemeyer, the intended receiver,
3rd down and 10.
On the second play of this drive.
Yeah, Cody Skifton that time, I think, misjudged his jump a little bit on that pass. It looked like he was in the right position for a pick and just undershot it, just a shade.
3rd and 10, 38 ticks. Panthers are in a hole, but if they can get the big play. Here we go. And he'll get rid of the ball just in time, but that's going to be incomplete, overthrown.
Incomplete.
2 receivers in the area. Niemeyer was probably the target.
Onalaska blitzed in the interior that time and really pressured LaFleur to throw that ball early and off the mark on that pass.
Somebody going to get the first sack here?
It's possible. Pressure's amped up right now.
Do or die for the Panthers with 34 seconds left. 4th and 10 from their own 11.
Yeah, if I'm on Alaska, I just let your secondary work here and rush with the 4 players. Zumach's good in coverage, especially in that cover 2.
And the defense shut it down. LaFleur gets rid of it to the sideline. Intercepted Michael Sabrin, and that is the dagger.
By Sabrin.
Good pick by Sabrin. Ball was overthrown. He was trying to go for Andy Johnson on the outside, but the ball was definitely overthrown, and Sabrin right there.
Michael Sabrin's first interception of the season. 28 seconds left, and it's time for the victory formation.
Oh, West Salem came in and put up a heck of a fight.
Yes, they did.
23 of West Salem.
I got to be honest, I did not expect that. Looking at this game before, coming in, but again, you never know with these two teams what you're gonna see.
And the victory formation it is. No timeouts left to stop this one. And that's going to do it.
That should be the last play of the game.
And some good sportsmanship following that last play as players congratulating each other. Hilltoppers victorious, 15-13.
I think that's just classy because both these teams played really hard tonight.
And kudos, as you said, first game of the season for Coach Yen and the West Salem Panthers, and they put up a good fight against these Hilltoppers.
No doubt.
We'll take a break. Be back with your BA Burrito postgame here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. That's coming up next year on CRSN.
Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Coulee Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company. My name is Leroy Hogum Jr.
My name is Dave Hogum. My name is Gary Hogum.
My name is Larry Hogum.
I am Annette Hogum.
Well, I've worked for my dad since the late 60s, is when we started. Seen a lot of changes over the years. Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
It isn't just pulling up, jumping off a truck, dumping garbage cans anymore.
Hilltopper Refuse Recycling is a service company that happens to be in the business of solid waste and recycling management.
Our service is more than just hauling something away for our customer. It's taking care of them and the needs that all of our trucks, the simple thing, have a broom and a shovel. If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness. Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Every time I go to Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante in Onalaska, I have a problem deciding on which menu items to order because they're all so amazing. I mean, how does one choose between Chicago stuffed pizza with that tangy tomato sauce and luscious cheese, or a deep dish pan pizza packed with flavor, or Angelini's thin crust pizza with that magical crunch, lasagna, risotto de pesce, lobster linguine, calamari? Man, this is tough. Hey, at least I know I'll finish the meal with cannolis. Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante on Highway 35 in Onalaska. You're invited to taste the difference.
Welcome to the BA Burrito Company post-game show on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Here's our Captain Rick, and giving it everything we got, Scotty.
Hey, that's right. It's beam up Scotty. Scotty, you got the stats from Mr. Rude. Again, our thanks for him providing the numbers. Give them to us.
All right, total offense on Alaska, 248 with Salem, 144. Passing tonight with Salem, 7 for 21, a touchdown and a pick. And then on Alaska, 6 for 11, a touchdown and a pick as well. Rushing on Alaska, 164 yards on the ground, averaging almost 4 yards a carry. With Salem, 57 yards on the ground. Receiving tonight, with Salem actually outgained on Alaska in the passing game, 87-84. Individual stats, Noah LaFleur, 7 for 21, 87 yards, a touchdown and a pick for West Salem. Aiden Larson, 6 for 11, 84 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Dumars rushing for West Salem, 22 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Albert Romero, 17 carries, 101 yards, almost 6 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Michael Savrin, almost 5 yards a carry, 17 for 71. Receiving tonight, Jackson Healy for the West Salem Panthers, 3 for 52 yards. And like we said, Zach Niemeyer with that touchdown late, 1 for 20. On Alaska, Landon Peterson, 2 for 60 and a touchdown. They ran that bracket coverage on him all second half, daring them to throw to Landon Peterson. And, you know, honestly, I kind of wondered if they would run a slant or something to break that off to make them think about it, but they didn't do it and continued to do it. And Onalaska really struggled passing, but they come out with the win tonight, 15-13.
Our thanks to Mike Rude for supplying those numbers for us, and it was nice to see Albert break the century mark. That's the first time for him in a varsity football game with over 100 yards, and definitely the play of the day. I mean, we're gonna take a break and name it officially because there's a couple good plays, but
that's easily the play of the game.
I mean, the way he ran over tacklers was just
two guys. I mean, and just the power, and then you don't see the acceleration, but once he got past that 10-yard mark, he was gone.
We'll take another break. Be back with more of your BA Burrito postgame here on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Award-winning builder Jones Construction, specializing in residential remodeling. If it is in or on your home, Jones Construction can fix it, update it, or add on to it. Kitchens and bathrooms, countertops and backsplashes, windows and doors, siding and decks, you name it. Jones Construction can do it. Owner-operator means hands-on from start to finish. Jones Construction is fully licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience and winner of People's Choice at the 2015 Parade of Homes. Call Phil with Jones Construction today, 608-386-8292.
When you start craving the great taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, sausage, Vienna beef hot dogs, or off-the-spit gyros, or the new Italian sub sandwich packed with imported Italian lunch meat and provolone, it's time for you and 2-3 of your friends to hop in your ride and fill that crave with great Chicago food with attitude. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs in Onalaska. You can also have Gino's delivered right to you through the Eat Street app and grab it. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs. The real taste of Chicago.
As a father of 3, I know just how important your child's safety is. Enhanced Driving Institute is the premier driving school with the most comprehensive training available in the Cooley region. EDI is the only school to offer pay-as-you-go for families that prefer an affordable option. We go above and beyond the competition, offering flexible class makeups, online class options. We'll even come to your house to pick you up for behind the wheel. Don't take our word for it. See what others are saying. Google EDI. Review.
Boldly mixed, mad flavors is what you'll find at BA Burrito Company on Copeland Avenue in La Crosse. Steak is back at BA. You wanted it, and you got it with the Steakhouse Burrito. If it's a great lunch special you're looking for, look no further. 3 BA tacos and a fountain drink for just $5.99 from 11 to 2 p.m. in-store only. The October F-Bomb is the Jamaican Jerk Mun. Your choice of pork or chicken with all the BA goodness and special tangy jerk sauce. Want the boldly mixed mad flavors of BA Burrito delivered right to your door? Order online with the Eat Street, Grubhub, or Grab It apps, and you're staring at a BA creation before you know it.
Rik and Scotty back from Onalaska High School, where the Hilltoppers were victorious. They win tonight by the score of 15-13. West Salem Panthers have got to be proud of themselves. They put up a very good fight against this Hilltopper team.
Yeah, I think kind of unexpected when you're, looking at this game from afar, and Onalaska coming in still ranked number 4 in Division III coming into this game, and Edgar gave them a run for their money, but at the same time, some of that stuff was created just from miscues from the Hilltoppers. There's still, it looks like maybe some growing pains. Aiden Larson played so good in that first game against Toma, and against Edgar had a couple things. Even in this game, it looked like he had just a couple of little things to clean up here and there. I think once those things get cleaned up, he's going to be a pretty dang comfortable quarterback back there. Right now, I just don't know. Maybe it's a confidence thing. It's possible, but again, when you're locking down your big play receiver with 2 guys every play, that doesn't help. And Hudson Weber was kind of quiet tonight. I thought he'd have a little bit more action, but Albert Romero, though, tonight, he's the guy. He's the one that really set the tone for what Onalaska was doing, especially in the second half. And you got to give credit that maybe that running game's coming with that offensive line as good as it is.
Yeah, his 54-yard touchdown run is no holds bar the BA Burrito play of the day.
Yeah, I've got a couple scores, Rick, if you want to hear them real quick.
Yeah.
Reedsburg and Toma. Reedsburg up 24-14 in the fourth quarter. DeSoto up 26-8 over Luther. Melrose Mindoro up 7-0 over Oliva Strum, and Aquinas up 36-22 over Mauston. One final, like I said, Westby 48, Viroqua 6. That was earlier today.
Westby playing their first game of the season tonight as well. So that's good. Some teams getting out there and getting some games, and you obviously know by now that Holman and Sparta have conceded to play in the spring, joining both Logan and Central as far as teams in the MVC. So and West Salem's only played 1, so if there's to be any sort of a hold-up, it's possible that once we practice, if we practice, which I assume we're going to practice and plan to go to St. Croix Central, then that would be it for us in the fall. Would not be able to go over to the spring to play.
Correct. And if that's the way I understand it too. That game next week is going to be a test for the Hilltoppers, and if the offense definitely needs to be prepared for a pass rush that they probably haven't seen this season. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up.
Yeah, again, that'll be a 6:30 pregame from, I believe it's Hammond, Wisconsin. Is that right? Is that where St. Croix Central is?
I'll have to look. I didn't really research the distance yet. I was just kind of looking at the roster so far. But we'll see when we get there. Apparently, they have some pretty nice digs from what we've been hearing. So.
Well, they said it might be a little tight. That's what I was told.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Us 2 guys, and I think we'll have another person in our window.
Oh, fantastic.
Jeff will be in the bleachers. Dress warm, Jeff. Just a heads up on that one, because I think we're going to be with temps in the upper 30s to low 40s.
Yeah,
I think
that's what it looked like.
Not like tonight. Not like tonight.
40-degree difference. Almost.
83 degrees when we got here and set up everything. Again, our apologies on missing part of the first quarter tonight. It was we finally got it rolling, but we'll have to investigate this week and find out what the technical issues.
Yeah, everything we've had so far has been solid. So,
yeah.
But technology, it's hard to predict, and we're not the only service that has these issues. So if people, I'm sure, would be some upset, some understand, but it's not always foolproof, I guess you could say, to do it. So
what is always nice to see, though, is that when Jeff puts his hat down for the final shot,
that means he wants to go home.
That means he's ready to go. He's had a long day. He had a rehearsal dinner and such. So there you get the CRSN hat, which is always nice. But yes, we'll be on the road again. It's about a 2-hour, 20-minute drive up north, pretty close to the cities, up near Hudson and St. Croix Central, the Panthers. 2 weeks in a row we play a Panther team.
How about that?
Yeah. Pregame at 6:30, Cooley Golf Bowl pregame, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock. I hope you'll join us for that. My thanks for Jeff Ross on camera, always doing a fine job. Scotty Gran with the color comments. Again, we will have our archive up there and share with what we have there. And I think we got in right about second quarter.
I was near the end of the first quarter, all of second. So.
Yep, and I'll have some highlights put together. We'll share those as well.
And an interview with Rik Franke, which I thought was very good that we couldn't bring you.
Yeah,
so.
we didn't. Yeah, I'm a little disheartened by that. You could obviously hear it in our voices at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. All right, thanks for all of you that joined us tonight on the Cooley Region Sports Network YouTube channel. Please subscribe as you will get notifications as soon as we go live. We will talk to you next week on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
We hope you enjoyed this evening's coverage of Onalaska Athletics on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Presented by Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Big Al's Lacrosse. Great pizza since 1979. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Natural, gentle, and effective care. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. Cooley Bank. Bank with confidence. The Crow Lacrosse, American Gastropub, and Bourbon Bar. Noble Insurance, building strong relationships to secure your future. Also by Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Cooley Golf Bowl, the #1 recreational facility in Onalaska. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Howie's Lacrosse, thank you for 75 years. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Seven Rivers region since 1984. B.A. Burrito Company, boldly mix mad flavors, delivered right to your door. And by Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. King Street Kitchen La Crosse, traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. Jones Construction, award-winning builder specializing in remodels and new construction. Geno's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with attitude. And by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. This has been a Cooley Region Sports Network presentation. Please subscribe to the CRSN YouTube channel to get immediate notifications as soon as we go live anywhere. And also to watch archives of our sports coverage. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to watch highlights and the latest local and regional sports information.
Cooley Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRS